Let's take one more look at probability with and without replacement. This time we'll work with cards. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and set up all my fractions, all my individual probabilities, and then at the end I'll have all my work pop up with the answers just to save a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and start with replacement, then we'll take a look at without replacement. So finding the probability that I draw a club and then a spade. Well, the probability that I draw a club is 13 out of 52 because there's 13 clubs in a deck. I'm then drawing that card, I'm putting it back in the deck this time with replacement. So I'm going to multiply, because I'm multiplying to find the two individual probabilities happening back to back. There's 13 spades in the deck, so there are 13 out of 52. So again, at the end, I'll go ahead and do my work to see what my answers are. I just want to get them set up. Let's take a look at how that would work without replacement. Well, again, that first won't change. There's still 13 clubs in the deck out of 52. However, this time I take that club and I throw it away. There's still then 13 spades, but I'm only pulling from 51 cards at this point, so that has dropped. Again, we'll get our final answers at the end. I'll have those pop up real quick. Okay, next situation, let's pull a queen and then an ace, first with and then without replacement. So there's 4 queens in a deck out of 52. I put that card back in the deck, so there are 4 aces out of 52 cards still. And again, I'll get my final answer at the end. Our sort of counterpart situation is let's not put the queen back in. So once again, starting out, there's 4 queens out of 52 cards. But I take the queen, I rip it up, I throw it away. There's still 4 aces, but there's only 51 cards in the deck because I've removed one of them. You get the hang of it? Next situation, let's pull a face card and then a 6. Well, there's 12 face cards out of 52. I put that back in the deck, so there are 4 6s out of 52 cards total. However, once I go ahead and try the non-replacing part, there's, again, starting out, the beginning fraction is always the same. 12 cards out of 52, but I throw that face card away. There's still 4 6s, but there's only 51 cards I've pulled from. Alright, let's go to pull 3 cards out at a time and see what happens. So this time I want to pull a king, a queen, and then a jack. So with replacement, hopefully you've got the hang of it at this point. There's 4 kings out of 52, I put it back in the deck. There's 4 queens out of 52 cards, and there's still 4 jacks out of 52 cards. Okay, do you know what's going to happen once I rip those cards up and don't replace them? Let's see. 4 kings out of 52. But that king I pulled out, I rip it up, I throw it away. There's still 4 queens, but there's only 51 cards I've picked it from. And then there's still, and I've ripped that up too, there's still 4 jacks, but now there's only 50 cards to pull from. Okay? And our final situation, before we have all our answers pop up, I want to pull a spade and then a club and then another spade. Watch this one carefully. So the first situation I'm replacing each time, nothing tricky here. Oops, not 4 out of 52, sorry about that. There are 13 spades. I got carried away looking at my last example. There's 13 spades out of 52, I put it back in the deck. So there's 32 clubs out of 52. And since I put that first spade back, there's still 13 spades out of 52. Okay, watch the not replacing situation. First up, I pull a spade out. There's 13 out of 52. I throw it away. There's still 13 clubs, but there's only 51 cards left in the deck. I want to now pull another spade, and be careful. I ripped up that first spade, so how many spades are in there now? Only 12, and since I've ripped up 2 cards, there's out of 50 total. Okay, so that's kind of the thinking behind probability with and without replacement. Doing the math shouldn't be too tricky. If you want to just double check your final fractions with mine or your percentages, you can do that. Otherwise, this video will wrap up in just a couple seconds.